because I don't know. But he definitely more than 2. He can definitely afford to pump on more than 2, unless he's teching hard. And yeah, he's building a barracks so that he can build more command centers, more factories. All you need is an SCV to build a command center. And likewise, off KnightofNi's bonus and money, he's getting more gateways. Putting them in different positions. A lot of times we see pros like line them up so that they can hotkey F4 as their macroing center on their map. A couple of idle probes, and that gas has been up for a while without being mined. But otherwise, Knight's doing fine. And TehOcelot, I think he's really practiced in his build. He's got turrets in all the right places. His building placement and buildings have been very good, but the other decisions for him, I think, haven't been very good. He lost an SCV building a barracks at the beginning. He pushed in when it was probably imprudent to and lost his entire force. He's been good on the mind lane. I don't know TehOcelot, but what I'm thinking is maybe he's like a D+ player or something like that. He's practiced really hard for this game, or perhaps he's just like a C or better player who the thing that he excels at is build orders, and he wins with his like superior execution of build orders. I don't know. I would guess one of those things, but KnightofNi. Last game I was talking about Neo Bowman, who posts a lot on the forums. KnightofNi posts a lot on the forums too. Also, there's this SC2 member battle going on where like 2 people trash talk each other. Vultures scouting around. Those are slow vultures. I guess yeah, vulture speed's going in the background. And what's going on tech-wise? Still no higher tier tech. I don't know what I guess KnightofNi's just content to macro up, but Neo Bowman, I didn't just confuse them. Yeah, Neo Bowman and KnightofNi, both very prolific posters. That's the word, posters. I don't want it to sound like the thing that hangs in my room, but very prolific posters on the forums. They're also, I believe, both of them are involved in the SC2GG member battle. You can search SC2GG for more information about that, but basically it's like members trash talk each other, and then we vote on who we want to advance. And even though Klazart's not in that, I'm favoring Klazart to take the whole thing. But like there's collars in that and rises in that. A Dragoon goes down, nice mine laying, and this is going to be a very good harass if he targets the probes, which it looks like he's running by into the main, mining up the gateways. Only one mine, maybe that's all he had left, but he's going to be able to do quite a lot of harassment. I should click on these. 1 kill and 5 kills so far. There's so many kills, 8 kills. This is a really good harassment. Those 2 vultures paid for themselves a million times over, mining the 3rd expansion. This or mining, yeah, the 3rd expansion. This mineral only. He's secured, and it's a pretty safe base, but it's not. Again, it's siegeable, or it's not that safe, and it's not that good to take. I personally would have tried to take this. I know if a Zerg was playing this map, he would have taken this or this before he tried to take this. But anyways, producing a forge for upgrades and 2 cannon bases to prevent against exactly that vulture. And this looks like a 100 food timing push for the Terran. No, it's a +1 timing push. I don't know what I'm talking about. 100 food. There's a 110 timing push, but this is a +1 push if I've ever seen it. And he hasn't brought any SCVs along. A great line of tanks. The way he spread out his tanks is really nice. I think those mines are a little too close for comfort to the tanks. But there's no speed lots, and not even an effort to tech the speed lots. There hasn't been a citadel made, and I think Knight perhaps it could be argued that he just stagnated himself on Dragoons and just like kept producing Dragoons, and he's got such a bounty of minerals. He could definitely have produced a citadel and just been having a lot of more zealots. The tanks siege, and they're just destroying these Dragoons. The tanks now I think outnumber the Dragoons, maybe, but it's pretty close. And there's no zealots. There's no zealots to run and get up amongst the tank. There's no reavers to attack this tank. There's nothing to storm the tank. And the pro gamers figured out a long time ago, like years ago, that pure dragoons don't have a good time against the tanks. It just doesn't work out for them. And KnightofNi is getting a first-hand lesson in that. He's up a base, sure, but where's his tech? He's got some idle probes. This is kind of tragic that he's just losing it in this manner. That he's going to be losing the game in this manner. It looks like he's just going to be slowly pushed back. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry about that. Never mind. Anyway, and now it's really deadly to get contained in this too. To get contained in your third base because you can siege from atop a ramp. And wow, all these dragoons are just going to go down so quickly. It's like watching mushroom clouds from nuclear bombs. TehOcelot's doing a great job blocking with vultures. Look at this dragoon graveyard. Oh, poor dragoon. And TehOcelot's probably going to push in and kill these only 2 cannons. He might not even bother to siege. It looks like he is going to siege just for safety. But that's just a formality. Neo is all but out of. I'm sorry, Neoburn. KnightofNi is all but out of this game. I shouldn't confuse them because they're on different teams. And carriers. Where's carrier tech? Oh, it's on the corner of the base. He hit it from his opponent. He hit it from me too. Going for 2 gas carriers. Wow, I'm really sorry I missed that. That was way out of the way. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at commentating, or not at commentating. Well, maybe arguably, but at observing. And the armory is up, so I know Goliath can be on their way soon. I would wager that if I clicked on all the factories, I'd see Goliath coming out of almost every one of them. Yeah. But a nice surprise tech. He had to reveal them when there were only 4, and you want to get a critical mass of 5 for reasons that commentators tell me, and I don't know. But the natural expansion goes down. So even though these carriers were a very good surprise tech, I don't think they were smart. I think speed latch would have been a much better investment than carriers. This isn't a very good carrier map. There's ramps, but not cliffs. And I think KnightofNi just wanted to use carriers, but it doesn't seem to have worked out for him. And now in the production facilities, he could go for the Nexus and the probe. Oh my goodness! I just realized KnightofNi is mined out, and he will have to take an expansion if he wants to get more money. And this is pretty much GG. He's gonna have to play refugee Protoss, where the Protoss is barely mining from anywhere, and they have to go win the day with their carriers. But Terran booster 1/1 Goliath with +2 attack upgrade coming, or it's just started, and that sounded like TehOcelot scanned here, just to make sure he's not missing any hidden bases. He's expanding for a 3rd time in a really hidden location, and now this giant massive Goliath is pushing in. There's only like 5 carriers, and they're while they're away. But even if it comes down to an elimination race, as you can see, TehOcelot wins. But I don't think it's going to come down to that, because like tanks and Goliaths are just going to be able to ravage KnightofNi faster than these. It looks like only 4 carriers, and just the reinforcement of Goliaths, as you can see, are doing a pretty good job. He should micro this carrier back, but I think he's resigned to his fate that he's lost this game. And TehOcelot is going to even it up for his team 1/1. It looks like. I can't say for sure. I shouldn't call it too early. But look at all those Goliaths. There's like a cloud of missiles that we see. And again, no production whatsoever. No bases even trying to be built. A carrier with 2 interceptors going to town on a barracks. But that's about all she wrote. TehOcelot looks like he's going to win this game, and with it, even his team up in the series, TehOcelot, yeah, that's as good as I can do. And scanning, he's being so cautious. He's played a really good game. He just played standard, pushed out at the right time, and it was KnightofNi trying to do something atypical. And KnightofNi GG. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to move on to the third set. Alright guys, GG.